The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action this time with Love.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
First down, going to the air with Love. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Going back to Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On second down, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up.
Tell me I didn't just see these first two possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. And they work this out past the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Packers.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 61 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal from the 6. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, 49ers nothing. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
Here
7.
comes 3rd down and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, 49ers nothing.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Purdy on fourth down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Love now on second down. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Down the left sideline. How about this? And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
To throw now, here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Play fake. Here's Love. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy now to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Purdy looking to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14, 49ers nothing. Anders Carlson to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Play action. Now Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle.
And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
He'll buy some time right.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
On 2nd down, Love once more. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Oh, some strong running. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Glove. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Love now. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make our score 14-7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. 102 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards there and a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Powers through him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's 2nd and 21.
Here's Purdy.
The 42-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
2nd and 5.
Love, they go play action now. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And quickly, they get to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 33-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 69 yards. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7.
49ers 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Caught on the right side, Reed. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 7th.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action this time with Love. A short throw to Musgrave. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Again, it's Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
First down going to the air with Love. A short throw to Musgrave. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Javon Hargrave forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Throwing on second and long. Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Eric Armstead. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth-quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down. Now Love. Throw caught by Musgrave.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Love to throw for it on 4th.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much. Maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Up the middle, Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Love looking to throw it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
So it's all come down to this for Anders Carlson.
With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his long attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most.